Have you ever wondered what truly moves a woman? What keeps her heart restless or what fears hide beneath her confidence? Believe me, most men stumble upon these questions blindly, never fully understanding the subtle mechanisms at play. But today, we'll break it down, step by step. I'm not talking about superficial tricks. I'm talking about real and unshakable knowledge that will turn you into a master of human relationships. We, as warriors in this world, need to understand that the dynamics between men and women are deeper than most imagine. Understanding a woman's weaknesses is not about manipulation. It's about seeing beyond the facade, understanding the psychological and biological drivers that dictate her behavior. The better you understand this, the better you'll be able to help yourself. You'll be able to navigate relationships with purpose, not just by chance. In today's world, many men fail to see these hidden truths, yet they wonder why they are always guessing, always chasing, and never fully in control of their emotions or the situations they find themselves in. This ends today, so sit down, warrior, and let's uncover the top 7 female weaknesses every man must know. Pay attention, because once you learn this, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. 1. Fear of being ignored. One of the most common weaknesses women carry, often without fully realizing it, is the deeply rooted fear of being ignored. In a world that constantly demands attention and validation, the idea of being invisible or unheard can shake a woman's emotional foundation to its core. Think about it. Why do you think a woman feels more intrigued when you withdraw your attention? It's because her natural psychological response kicks in, her fear of being ignored. When you stop giving her the constant attention she craves, she starts to feel invisible, and that's when her vulnerability comes to the surface. But don't get me wrong, this isn't about playing games, it's about understanding the balance of attention. Think of Marcus Aurelius. He knew the power of measured restraint. He gave only what was necessary and never overfed anyone's need for approval. Similarly, as a high-value man, you must be selective about where you place your focus. Women are attracted to those who aren't easily conquered. It's not about being cruel, but about maintaining control over your attention. Most men make the mistake of giving too much, and that desperation shows. Men, we need to recognize the impact of this. Silence can be a powerful tool, but when used unconsciously, it can cause unintentional harm. High-value men know when to step back without making the woman feel rejected. They use silence as a way to elevate mystery, to maintain their independence but never to manipulate. A Sigma man understands when to stay silent and when to engage. Every time you consciously withhold attention, you're touching on one of her deepest vulnerabilities, her fear of being invisible. 2. Search for emotional security. The next weakness, deeply woven into female psychology, is the need for emotional security. While physical security might seem obvious, emotional security goes even deeper. You see, most women are constantly seeking reassurance, whether they openly admit it or not. They want to know that the man they are with is emotionally stable, that no matter what storms life throws their way, he will remain steady. But this is where most men fail. They become emotional roller coasters, unpredictable, easily influenced by their own feelings, and in doing so, they take away her emotional security. Think of the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. These were men who faced every storm with a calm and calculated attitude. They understood that true strength lies in controlling one's emotions, not in being controlled by them. This is exactly what women crave in a man. Although they might not say it out loud, women are naturally drawn to men who are emotionally grounded, who don't lose their cool at the slightest hint of conflict. It's an unspoken desire, but one that holds immense power over her feelings toward you. Biologically, women have evolved to seek out partners who can provide stability in times of uncertainty. A man who is emotionally secure gives her that sense of safety, even when the world is in chaos. And trust me, when a woman feels emotionally secure, she will open up to you in ways most men never get to experience. As high-value men, we must embody that stability, not just for her, but for ourselves. When you control your emotions, you control the entire interaction. 3. The pursuit of perfect relationships. Women often have a deeply ingrained desire to find the perfect relationship, but here's the irony. Perfection is an illusion. Many men fall into the trap of trying to live up to this ideal, doing everything they can to meet unrealistic expectations, hoping that by doing so, they'll earn her approval. But this is where most men fail. A high-value man understands that no relationship is perfect, and he doesn't try to meet a fictional ideal. Instead, he leads by showing what a real and healthy relationship is, flaws and all. Women may chase the idea of a fairy tale relationship, but what truly draws them in is a man who is grounded. A man who isn't afraid to say no, who knows his worth, and who can navigate the ups and downs with quiet confidence. Believe me, warrior, it's not about meeting her every expectation. It's about setting the tone for what a balanced and meaningful relationship should be. When we like someone, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to be everything they want. But that's where we lose ourselves. True strength lies in maintaining your own values, even if they don't perfectly align with hers. It's in this firmness that you create respect, and respect is the foundation of any relationship that lasts. 4. The high-value man. The concept of the high-value man is a cornerstone of female attraction. Women are naturally drawn to men who are well-groomed, firm, and emotionally strong. A high-value man knows his worth and takes care of himself, not for external validation, but because he understands the importance of presenting himself as his best version. Grooming is more than just physical maintenance. It's a reflection of discipline, self-respect, and a commitment to excellence. Women see this and are instinctively attracted, but it doesn't stop there. It goes beyond appearance. It's about emotional resilience. When Marcus Aurelius led his army, he didn't falter in the face of adversity. He stood firm. That's the same energy you need to bring into your interactions. Women are naturally attracted to men who stand strong, who don't crumble under pressure. Believe me, when she sees you as a man who doesn't let emotions dominate you, her attraction intensifies. Why? Because it signals that you are not easily influenced, that you are in control of yourself, the situation, and the relationship. 5. Desire for financial stability. A woman's desire for financial stability is deeply rooted in her instincts for security. It's not about greed or superficial desires. It's about the certainty that her future is secure, predictable, and protected from life's chaos. Many men fail to understand this truth, dismissing financial stability as mere material concern. But trust me, it's much more than that. It's a reflection of how grounded you are as a man and how much control you have over your life. When a woman sees that, it gives her a sense of security and peace. Look at Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. Zeno wasn't born into wealth, but when he lost his fortune at sea, he didn't crumble. Instead, he found stability in wisdom, resilience, and self-discipline. He built a new life, not dependent on external riches but on inner strength and control over his circumstances. This is what true financial stability means, the ability to stand firm regardless of external forces. When you have this kind of mindset, a woman will perceive your stability and be drawn to it, knowing that you won't crumble when life presents challenges. Cleanthes, another prominent Stoic, worked as a water carrier during the day and studied philosophy by night. He didn't chase wealth or extravagance, but he showed immense dedication to his purpose. His life reflected a man who was in control, wisely managing the little he had. She doesn't necessarily seek a rich man. She seeks a man who knows how to manage what he has. A man who, like Cleanthes, can make the most out of every resource and ensure that his path remains steady, even when the road ahead is uncertain. When you live with the same control and discipline as the Stoics, whether it's Zeno rebuilding his life after losing his fortune, Cleanthes mastering his resources with minimal means, or Marcus Aurelius, the richest man of his time, ruling an empire without being ruled by his wealth, You embody the qualities that attract women on a deep and instinctive level. 6. Need to feel special. Women have an innate need to feel special, unique, and irreplaceable. This is one of the driving forces behind many of their actions. When a woman feels like she's just another option in your life, her insecurity increases and her attraction decreases. On the other hand, when you make her feel that she holds a special place in your life, but without overfeeding her ego, she will feel deeply drawn to you. But here's the twist, and it's crucial. Making her feel special doesn't mean putting her on a pedestal. It's about recognizing her worth without sacrificing your own. Too many men fall into the trap of worshiping women, thinking that by doing so, they will win her heart. But that's the quickest way to lose her respect. Instead, show her that you value her, but do so from a position of strength. When you make her feel special while maintaining your own standards and boundaries, you become the man she desires. A high-value man knows how to balance giving attention and maintaining his emotional independence. It's in that balance where true attraction lies. Women don't want to be the center of your world. They want to be part of a life that is already full and meaningful. When you can master this balance, you unlock a powerful dynamic that keeps her engaged. 7. Fear of abandonment. At the core of female psychology lies the fear of abandonment. This fear, deeply rooted in evolutionary biology, stems from a time when women depended on men for survival. Today, although society has evolved, the emotional wiring remains the same. The idea of being left, whether emotionally or physically, can trigger deep insecurities in a woman. And this is where you, as a high-value man, hold the key. Most men, when they perceive this fear, make the mistake of overcompensating, constantly reassuring her, doing everything they can to prove they'll never leave. But this is a weakness she can sense, and it often has the opposite effect. Instead, the high-value man provides security not with words, but with actions. He is consistent, reliable, and strong, showing her through his actions that he won't leave, but without ever losing his sense of independence. Remember, warrior, a woman wants a man who is there for her but doesn't depend on her. It's in your independence, in your firmness, that she finds her true sense of security. And when she knows that you are a man who could leave but chooses to stay, that's when her fear of abandonment is replaced by deep admiration and respect. Now that you've uncovered these truths, you have the key to mastering not only relationships but also yourself. Each of these weaknesses is an opportunity for you to rise above the average man, to live with purpose, wisdom, and strength. So I challenge you, take this knowledge and apply it. Be the man who leads, who controls his emotions, and who stands firm in his values. Leave a comment below with "Challenge accepted" if you're ready to reach your highest potential, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights.